You're watching Samuel Goodwin on YouTube, and this is a trick called Skin the Gerbil. For those of you who might know, I started working a while back on horizontal, where this is normally just like vertical play, and this is where most of the yo-yo goes, you know, either in front of you or to the side or whatever. But horizontal is where the yo-yo, instead of spinning like this, is actually spinning like this. So I've been getting used to the basics of horizontal, which has basically just been a whole lot of this, only horizontally. And now I think it might be time to move into doing this Skin the Gerbil. I heard from several people that Skin the Gerbil should be the next thing to work on after you get the basics down. But it seemed like kind of a lot to me because there's quite a few steps that you need to do in order to get that to work. And that's a long time to keep the yo-yo from falling off or losing track of it or tilting crazy. But recently I've been trying and I've actually gotten close enough that I think this is actually doable, and maybe today's the day we can get it. So let's go with that. So first things first, we're gonna take off the watch because horizontal tends to send yo-yos towards where your watch would be. So I promise I'm not trying to flex on you all by showing off how fast I can learn horizontal yo-yo tricks. That did actually take me a while because I've been doing the just trapeze and bind part of horizontal practice for some months now. If you follow the channel, then you saw the video where I learned to do it in the first place and got the hang of doing it at all. And so every time I pick up a yo-yo to play with it, practice with it, I make sure I do that at least like a few times. Some days it felt harder, some days a little bit easier, but I've been doing that fairly consistently now for some months. So when I went to take this next step with this harder trick, it was a little bit less difficult to do. By now I've also tried to do horizontal stuff with every yo-yo I own, even the ones where you would kind of assume they weren't very good at it. Some of them, surprisingly, it actually works kind of okay. Some of them it works, but maybe it's a little bit harder. But I found one of the most reliable ones for me is the Meerkat from Yo-Yo Factory. I also didn't just learn this in this one sitting. I've started to mess with it now a little bit, where I try to at least do maybe the first portion of the thing, even if I don't land all of it. And it was earlier this week that I got a very, very fudgy one that I'm pretty sure it went past 45 degrees and was basically vertical by the end. But that's what gave me the hope that I could actually get this. And so what you're seeing now is just where I land some that I'm like actually happy with. So imagine in your head that there was a lot more struggle than what this looks like, just so you know. But for all of you who have not done this yet, if I can figure it out, there's hope for you. You'll probably get it. You'll probably get it faster than me because I'm really slow at basically all of this stuff. And, if you're not, then who cares? Because this isn't a competition. This is just learning yo-yo tricks because it's fun to learn yo-yo tricks and do yo-yo tricks. So whether you get it or not, I hope you're having a good weekend. Hopefully you go outside and get some air and some sun. I know here it's really warm, so maybe be careful. Don't get a little too much sun, but, go outside, get some exercise, go for a walk at least, drink a whole bunch of water, and we'll see you next week with some more stuff.